This course on relationship network deep canvassing has focused on how you can use your personal relationships and be more effective in them to try to affect the election. We focused on high priority people who are the people who lean left and may or may not vote, and people who are committed to voting and are undecided or just Trump curious. Those are the high priority people. Now, there are people in your network when you survey, if you do what we suggest, who are democracy leaning people and likely voters, people like you. So how to think about them in your conversational time. Certainly those people can be energizing. They're like you, they want to move the election in the way you want to move it. So talking to them can be useful emotionally. What you want to be careful of is, you spend too much time talking to those people and avoiding conversations that are actually going to move other people toward the result that we want. So they could be a time wasting thing, but it also can be counterproductive because those conversations can go is it demonizes the other side. It makes those people, I just can't stand those people. I can't talk to them, etc. Now, if you find that and you're engaged in this method, you might bring up this method and you have a difference of opinion. You can use the method about that. You can practice the method about that. So maybe if the topic is using compassion-based, empathy-based methods, maybe you ask them what's their experience that leads them to think these methods don't work or can't work. And they will tell you some experiences. They'll talk about difficult conversations they've had and how they can't imagine getting past that. And that's the inquire step. And you listen and paraphrase back like the method suggests. And then you agree, as you probably had experiences that make you question this as well. So bring those to bear to create that sense of agreement. You have questions about this too. Then shift to the challenge step. Bring up experiences that make you think this method might work or might be valuable for you and for the process of moving the needle. And then the harmonize step. Have they had any experiences that make them think maybe these other methods might be effective? So you can practice the method even with other people who feel like you. Now, you don't have to practice the method. Maybe you just talk to them, but what you want to make sure of is that those conversations are energizing and not just a waste of time. This election is important. It's time for us to get busy. If you like the content of this video, please press like or subscribe because that helps the algorithm push it out to more people who might want to see it. Anything you do in support, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a share or even a small financial contribution to this self-funded project, is helpful in making sure we can continue this important work of spreading compassion for the sake of democracy.